Hello, good evening and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First headlines. Kokumi ends month-long sit-in at Lambui Khungnangkong without any positive response from government on resettlement for IDPs. Wants to storm Lok Bhavan with internally displaced persons on January 12th. MPCC President Keshav Megachandra slams BJP for blaming Congress for every issue instead of using all power at its disposal to solve Manipur crisis. Ex-Chief Minister Angarain appeals to public to refrain from posting hate speech and provocative videos on social media that could fuel hatred and divide communities. Union Donor Minister Jyotiraditya M. Scindia chairs 4th High-Level Task Force meeting with an aim to boost sports in Northeast states. And Wangkin Youth Club says Kanbala involved in Chauba murder is not from Yaripuk Wangkin. Demands Manipur police to clarify on official release issued. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Kokomi convener Kuraija Mathoba has sent out strong warning to storm the Lok Bhavan along with internally displaced persons from various relief camps as authority has failed to facilitate resettlement for IDPs to their homes by December, as announced earlier by the government. Kuraija was speaking on the last day of month-long sit-in at Lambui Khungnangkong that was carried out to demand resettlement for IDPs. Speaking to media persons, Kuraija Mathoba said about 30 memorandum have been submitted to complete the resettlement process for IDPs. However, authority has failed to take up any positive steps in this regard. Therefore, Kokomi along with IDPs will storm Lok Bhavan on January 12, demanding an answer on resettlement. Speaking further, Kuraija Mathoba maintained that further silence by governor in this matter will only increase the frustration of people and build more distrust for the authority.
When a Thama to the Satara Padum Laba relay sit-in protest, see Hama Parapa the Pakumta Lak the Basina Maram Weraga. See you in a Setpada Pakumpiba Hitrava, Manipuri governor, see Lakadriba, January Tangtara Nitoida, Uzi Glanjana Leriba, IDP Apunba, Amadi Kokomiga, Pulakanda, Governor Tongjinda, Magi Tong Tinduna, Momondagi. Direct physical when I quite Pokum Lonanaba, Mana Tony Secarino, Mana Kari Kalino, Miamnam, Hamachum the big memorandum Pokum the Wimarum Karino, IDP resettlement Kimagi progress report, status report, Amadi, timeline Yauna, Kamina plant Toroga, Punumak, my the Sucho Hansan and Gani Ibagi, Hazavasi, Pirakitava Singasa, Masigi Pokum, Lonanaba Damota, Governor Tamna Quay, Pokum Lobo Chakani. Secretary of Conchetta Sigi Pandam D, a quay rang Tonanabanate, Governor Mungana Basunate, Ahana Pokum Pirakita by Kogi Cherol Meamasa, Masigi Pokum, Tobu Secretary, the Pochakadas. A quay Miami, Damokta, Ladyba administration ni, government ni Haraga, Miam now, Cherol Taduna Pokum, Hangamatamda, a quayna, Hijabamatamda, Madu Tawa Sarta Targadi, Manipuri President Rulasi, the leader Hanginaba, a quay Miami, can be home along Nabagi, Machaka Masu.
MPCC President MLA-K Megachandra declared that blaming Congress party for every false and unlawful things will not help in restoring a government. MPCC President Megachandra was speaking at a press conference held at his chamber in Babupara today. Lambasting BJP's allegation that illegal immigration in Manipur was due to lapses by Congress, he responded by saying BJP has been in the center for the last 15 years and 10 years in the state. He questioned the BJP on actions taken so far regarding illegal immigration, specifically on number of arrests and deportation made on illegal immigrants. He asserted that both central and state administration can use existing laws to take appropriate steps, adding that criticizing other political parties to gain political mileage will only backfire.
Nampuda Sarkar Semba election da unfair oiba bot punamok se tawraga lengak se dum paini haibini tanti karamaina porakani amaga karamna nuksinaba porakani haibagi wakhulun tudi akhoi amta ude Manipur da chahi ahum pharakadore lairiba violence se ngasi phawbada all political party meeting si seriously kawbiba karam kan leige dialogue tawdana karamaina Manipur gi irang si laksan duino Howji sahi home father of president rule anirak extend tawra masi bawda karimta ngamde sahi tara sida illegal immigrant na hairiba home minister na sam da hairi adagi BJP gi state leaders na hairiba mayam sahi tara si kadau leike kayam khandoe kayam adokhrage aduna masidi propaganda tawba adagi atopa party da tawusna di lenga approval leba ngamoy
Ex-Chief Minister Nungthomam Biren has appealed people to avoid sharing or spreading communally charged content in social media platforms that could create tensions among communities in the state. In a video message, Biren also extended greetings to people of Manipur ahead of New Year 2026, while also acknowledging the sufferings of people of Manipur that people had to go through owing to the crisis that started on May 2023. In the video message, Biren also maintained that Manipur is gradually limping towards peace from the past 1.5 years due to collective efforts from CSO leaders, elected leaders, HEMABATI, student organizations. While calling for joint efforts in restoring normalcy and unity in the state, Biren also urged people to abide by constitution and law of the land and to abandon all form of violence. Speaking further, Biren also lauded the role played by media in building a cordial and harmonious atmosphere.
Augada thabo ingkhang punamak aikhoi Bharat ki constitution Manipur state ki law act madugi matungina niyom matungina tawraga aikhoi bahailoin ki thabo se khadok process procedure niti niyom nakna aikhoi punna himinana basu ya apil tawjari aduna aikhoi gi Manipur da ngasi bhawbada praja sing gi maraktagi nungsinadana ba aikhoi masel gi marakta haikhiba thokhiba ngangkhiba sakhiba punama ado anoba lakada basa his de aikhoi social media da su aduga any khananaina ba mayam da su jati amaga gi marakta nungaina dana ba thokpu yaba thabuk sing wahi sing sinabidana basu aina apil tawjari.
Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, along with Union Minister for Development of Northeastern Region Jyotiraditya M. Scindia, today co-chaired the 4th High-Level Task Force meeting on promotion of sports in Northeastern Region through video conferencing. The meeting was attended by Union Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports, Raksha Nikhil Khadse, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports Secretary Hariranjan Rao, Manipur Chief Secretary, Sports Ministers of Meghalaya and Mizoram, and senior officers from northeastern states, Ministry of Donor and State Sports Departments. During the meeting, Union Minister Scindia emphasized a focused and practical approach towards strengthening sports in the Northeast, pushing for one sport, one state, urging all participating states to focus on the development of core sports strategy for targeted investment and long-term athletic excellence. Highlighting the importance of coaching quality, talent scouting and grassroots competitions, he called for structured tournaments from village to state levels and urged for preparation of discipline-specific case studies for each state. Regarding the meeting, a Lok Bhavan official said that the meeting reviewed ongoing initiatives while discussing on frameworks for high-performance sporting excellence. Deliberations touched on key components of sports ecosystem development, including scientific coaching methodologies, competition structures, last-mile infrastructure, and establishment of high-performance centers and academies. The meeting concluded with a shared commitment to advancing the sports landscape of the Northeast through coordinated planning, evidence-based strategies, and close center-state collaboration. Wangkhim Youth Club WYC has clarified that Manipur police had incorrectly mentioned the address of S.H. Kananbala alias Dhaneshwari, who was one among the 4 accused arrested in connection with the killing of Khaidim Ongbi Chaubadevi. In a press release, WYC Secretary S. Premachandra asserted that the address of Kananbala was misreported as Yaripok Yambem in a content uploaded on the official Facebook page of Manipur Police on December 28. He further appealed to Manipur Police to clarify the matter to avoid confusion among the general public, while strongly condemning the unfortunate incident. Wakalon Manaba Apunba Wama Kangleipag extends warm greetings to Meitei and Kambui communities for Ima Imoinu Irat Thoni and Gangai Festival. In its message, Wama wished that the Imoinu Irat Thoni bring abundance of wealth, prosperity and good health to all. The organization also prayed that Gangai Festival bring peace and development in the state. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Tokchum Satyabrata extended warm greetings on the auspicious day of Imoinu. In a message, he wished that the joyous occasion of Meitei community brings abundance, prosperity and well-being to every family. Mayang Imphal AC MLA Kongkham Robindro extended warm greetings and best wishes to the people of Manipur, especially to Meitei community, on the joyous occasion of Imoinu Iratpa Numit. In a press statement released today, Imoinu Iratpa falls on the 12th lunar day of Wokching month and is celebrated by offering vegetables, fruits and whitish fish to Ima Imoinu, who is considered the goddess of wealth. He appealed the public to observe the auspicious day with festive fervor and worship the goddess for a prosperous and peaceful Manipur. Manipur Police CID Crime Branch Manipur organized awareness program on Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita BNS 2023, Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita BHSS 2023 and Bharatiya Saksha Adhiniyam BSA 2023 at Ima Kaithil today, which was implemented since July 1, 2024. A street play titled Miyam Napiba Aranba Wail, written by R.K. Imo, was displayed, while CID Crime Branch Manipur officials distributed pamphlets about the laws. First Foundation Day celebration of Youth Development Association Club YTAC was held today at Iram Sifai Mamang Laikai ground. The function was graced by former Minister and Wangway Constituency MLA Oinam Lukoi, Laishram Raja and ZP member Mayingbam Gyanandro. Speaking at the function, former Minister Lukoi stressed the role of men and women in making the society vibrant and prosperous. Fourteenth Oja Professor Naurim Sanajauba Memorial Lecture was organized to observe 89th birth anniversary of departed renowned scholar Professor Naurim Sanajauba at National Research Centre Conference Hall near Manipur University today. Organized by Oja Sanajauba Memorial Trust Manipur, the lecture was held under the theme Constitutional Government and the Manipur Constitution Act 1947, a retrospection, where Assistant Professor for Symbiosis Law School, Pune, Dr. Laishram Male Mangal, deliberated talks on the topic. Speaking on the occasion, Managing Trustee Sagrakpam Bubul said that Professor Naurim Sanajauba was a visionary and a forward thinker, highlighting that he was a pioneer in researching the erstwhile Manipur Constitution, which is considered a forward document in Southeast Asian nations. He added that Professor Naurim Sanajauba wrote extensively on varied topics such as law, human rights, science, philosophy, politics and arms conflict in over as much as 300 write-ups on 30 volumes, stressing that his wealth of knowledge needs to be studied in all generations. The program was attended by DM University former Vice Chancellor Professor N. Raj Mohan, MU School of Humanities former Dean Professor Siam Lokendrajit, School of Human and Environment Science MU Professor Dean Professor W. Navakumar, MU Political Science Department former Head Professor K. Ibo, and Department of Physics MU former Head Professor N. Nimai.
In any aspect of Ozana, whole life se mana academic, intellectually, marks foundational figure amoina 21st century ki intellectual regime habatare. She life she give magi foundational figure amo oir kibase. Masika yang biraga masi any discussion natraga any seminar any workshop to matamda with hope about topic to the just na jawone kari irami ha hangda loina phangada bo laiba adugi streamline ozagi theme sentence amdo oiraga ju madu mari leba theme du da hariba koi miyang ge recommendation puraga di Manipur for mayang ge future resisi.
89th birth anniversary of the late N.K. Sanajauba, editor of Lamyanba Journal and social reformer, was commemorated today at Lamyanba Shanglane Palace Compound, Imphal. During the event organized by the N.K. Sanajauba Memorial Trust, attendees paid floral tributes to Sanajauba's photo. Speaking on the sidelines, N.K. Sanajauba Memorial Trust Secretary Leishangthim Jadumani described Sanajauba as a pioneer of investigative journalism in Manipur, while highlighting that he courageously exposed government's wrongdoings and societal ills through his writings in Lamyanba Journal. He added that Sanajauba offered a renewed hope and guidance for social reformation to the public who were grappling with the repercussions of colonial hegemony at the time. Further, noting the current societal challenges, Jadumani emphasized the need for visionary leaders like Sanajauba to spearhead social reformation and inspire positive change.
Watpiraba Miyam Ashida Anuba Manipur Ama Ranap Senga the Gay Hibagi Anuba Manglan Ama Manganaba Manga Matamduki Miyam the Itilama Kana Pichi Amati Mashupaki Madaki Kanabato Masigi Manipur Miyam Aduna Masigi Lak Iba Kaitar Liba Manipuri Masak Amati Masak Asida Tamu N.K. Sanaza Bagumba Anuba Manipur Amagi Achumba Magi Yen Bangamba Ubangamba Amadi Miam the Itil Pibangamba Misak Amagi Matota Lady Haina N.K. Sanaza Memorial Trust Aikuna Tazas.
87th Chinga session was observed today at Kraida Community Hall, Singjamai Chingamakung, Imphal. The event, jointly organized by Irabod Celebration Committee and Chinga Session Observation Committee, was graced by Manipur State Council, Communist Party of India former State Secretary and former Minister Dr. Moirangthim Nara, State Secretary A. Nabachandra, Bharat Pensioners Samaj, Manipur President Thokchom Yaiskul, Progressive Writers Association Manipur Advisor Langul Iboyaima, AITUC General Secretary L. Sotin Kumar, Marxist theoretician Leisangthim Thoiren, AITUC Manipur Working President Salam Yaima, Imagi Meira President T.H. Sujata and several other dignitaries. Speaking on the sidelines, Dr. Nara described Chinga session as a historic event and an important chapter of Manipur convened by Nikhil Hindu Mahasabha on December 29 and 30 in 1938. He said that the meeting paved way to establish an elected government in the state for bringing societal and economic justice and social reformation by abolishing the then monarchy system that exploited the peasantry and common people. Nara stressed the relevance of Chinga's session to the state's current situation, adding that several resolutions will be adopted during the event.
Hujik Toibat, Manipur Gilipasi, Tangari, Shamisha Kasi, Nainaruda, Tangai Padana, Nainagada, Sisi, Shenjao Pabi, Lambi, the Chepa capitalism Dulagi, Laiba, Shamisha Kase, Masimayok Nasi, Karamtona, Samazasi, Mayon Chumna, Nungsi Chanana, Lol, Dharma Jati, Kuchu, Kenava, Kali, Jergasu, Punda Nungsi Chanana, Himina Babisina, Ikogi, only alternative Nihavisi, Sandogna Miang, Marakta, Wakalta, Minanabagi, movement as a Now,
before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Give your child a foundation for a bright and successful future. Admissions are now open at Heritage Convent, where quality education meets values, discipline, and excellence. We nurture young minds through experienced teachers, caring environment, and holistic learning. Admissions open from 22nd December 2025. Visit our school campus to Narumthong Kulem Lekai for offline admission. Enroll today for a better tomorrow.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. General Secretary of Disabled Development Association Manipur, Muhammad Yunus Khan, has highlighted the challenges and hardships faced by differently abled persons during the crisis that erupted on May 3, 2023. Yunus Khan was speaking in connection with Ningtham Kaithel, which will be held from January 1 to 30 at Hapta Kangjibung. Speaking to media persons, Yunus Khan said, disabled persons, especially those pursuing sports, face many challenges and difficulties while trying to attend coaching or tournament outside the state. Ningtham Kaithel is being organized with the aim to support differently abled persons whenever they require to go outside the state for coaching in association with DS Enterprises. He also clarified that only locally made products will be sold during the Ningtham Kaithel and appealed people to come and support differently abled persons and IDPs by attending the Ningtham Kaithel.
이름들 마시다 그기 땅굴 렉다데 나갈래도 콜라오게 안들 라오 바이다레 라오다가수 어디 마락도데 그주 이름들 마시다 미오이 바면에도 따라 코드 나도 빨레 코이나 시기라시다 아디 서포트 왜 못다 아디 수나다 바미오이 그라나 유튜브다 페이스북다 아디 방앙다가 바데 마팔람디 마양기 보디 마양가 저는 마양가 사바가는 하이르버시다 실리버 레이버 포체 마양지 마양기 아무것도 이름들 마니푸르 마차이 포토 하더니 아이나 던전이지 시다 그기 나타바 아디 미에가 나타 와이 하이브 못다 마팜 마실 라피오 나간내기 아디 비디오 남에 못다 만웅 상아가 까리도 가마이 떠르노 다시는 강비우십니다. 그걸 제 사포 떠는 사람네바 미엄 땅와 갈라디 파이라 징더의 몽제 시엠 또비라노 디시엠을 그 인카트 사포 또비하이디요.
Federal Students Organization Kanglei Park FESOC has warned unrecognized private educational institutes that they should be held accountable for any untoward incident if the students' organization finds their students attaching to other recognized schools to appear examinations conducted by BOSEM and COSEM. In a statement issued by its Education and Library Secretary Soibam David, FESOC asked all concerned to refrain from operating schools without getting due recognition from BOSEM and COSEM, while seeking public cooperation in their effort to curb unauthorized operation of educational institutes. The students' organization appealed to BOSEM and COSEM not to give recognition to any school which does not meet the criteria for operating schools. Liangmei Imphal Market Committee member Agalyu emphasized the importance of consuming organic produce to promote good health and boost immunity. She said this during the 12th Liangmei Imphal Market and Imoinu Special Market held today at Tera Ideal Club Ground. Approximately 200 Liangmai vendors participated in the event. Speaking at the gathering, committee member Agalyu expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support from Valley community, noting that Liangmai vendors now bring the produce to various parts of the region. She remarked that these markets go beyond facilitating trade, that they reignite the age-old bond between hill and valley people, serving as a vital platform for social connection and networking. Agalyu further urged the public to integrate organic foods into their diets for better health. Furthermore, she extended warm wishes for Imoinu Iratpa and prayed restoration of peace and normalcy in the state.
He anova lakpa kandadi ko every Wednesday Thursday lahan gumna every Thursday si ko sumain mobile market na mapam da ko sumain na chakni namimiam na ko ji ko bo mateng pangbi bo gumna tung da so mai na mateng pangbi daga ko sak ngai khangna dana ama bo support to bi ba haibisi ko leibiyo haibisi haininge.
Kumbi constituency MLA S. Premchandra stressed the need to fulfill the commitment given to public in order to gain their trust while expressing dissatisfaction over the sluggish action in ongoing water supply work in his constituency. He was speaking to reporters on the sidelines of inspecting the ongoing construction works of water supply schemes at Kumbi, Setupur, Sandangkong, Awang Laikai, Wangu Maning Sabal, Hautak Chingthag and Salan Khonjil, Wathalambi by different construction companies. During the inspection visit, the EE concerned asserted that the government is targeting to complete the construction work within March 2026. He assured that he will make a field visit at the earliest and complete the work within the timeline.
Tongan bihiram ke ada kanagumana karen na ngangusulay Prime Minister na ising bitakne haydo kayam bitakrage kay dawrage na hayba dumoksulay adubu tabak si hawdo amaga akoy Manipur da kari irang tukige haybisi akoy myam adum khangdun layra poni adubu hayba yai hanna panghay da hajalakpa daga mi shawning na bona ba mi nungai tan hona bisu phatte akoy lakadawa mas pabugi manungda agi people sing da maximum sing ji bitak agani haybi thajaba dung si langminari ba department gi mekai dagi thajaba thame aduna sumsai shoidana lakadwa akoy 2026 ki March ki angan bada drinking water gi se soidna mayam da tunga lagani habsima ai so media thamjari.
Meanwhile, as MLA Premchandra expressed belief that the water supply project will be completed within March next year and provide potable water to the general public. Workshop on Manipuri performing arts concluded today at Chandpur Amuthoi Sangeet Vidyalay Auditorium, Sonai in Assam's Kasar district. The closing function of the workshop, which began on December 21, was graced by Sonai MLA Karim Uddin Burboya, Chandpur Amuthoi Sangeet Vidyalay President Dr. K.N. Chan, retired Additional Secretary, Government of Assam Arambam Nandababu and retired Assistant Commissioner, Government of Assam Larinlakpam Champalal as the main dignitaries. Several artists from Manipur showcased Pungcholom, Kubag Isay, Basok and other cultural dances during the function. To commemorate 45 years of establishment of Maira Paibis in Manipur, a voluntarily blood donation camp cum awareness program was organized at Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Awasiya Vidyalaya, Kumbi today. The program was jointly organized by Indian Red Cross Society, Bishnupur District Branch, All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj, Apunba Imag Kumbi, Chayata Foundation, Bharat Vikash Parishad, Bishnupur Prant, Legal Clinic Kumbi, SDP Manipur, UCM Kumbi Unit, Shiza Hospital, NHM Manipur, MAX and SBTC Manipur. The event was attended by Shiza Hospital Medical Officer Dr. Hema Salam, IRCS Bishnupur District Branch Chairperson M. Imphal, Bishnupur Municipal Council Chairperson and IRCS Bishnupur District Branch Patron Member L. Maniyaima, Vice Chairperson C.H. Sanatumba, Secretary Dr. H. Romain, Treasurer M. Ibu Hanbi, Committee Member W. Tolango and members of the organizations. Attendees donated blood during the camp, including Publicity and Public Relations Committee Convener Dhanachandra Huidrom and several IRCS volunteers. It may be noted that IRCS Bishnupur District Branch Committee member Nongmaitim Ibotun donated blood for the 70th time at the event. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Tokchum Satyabrata extended greetings to people of Manipur ahead of New Year 2026. In a press note, Speaker Satyabrata wished for a prosperous and harmonious Manipur as we step into a new year. Manipur Students Federation MSF extended greetings for the new year with a message of consolidation beyond communal lines and unite for a better Manipur. In a press note released today, MSF President Hijam Roshan said that Manipur was built on blood and sweat and had suffered much turmoil throughout its history. Recalling the 7 years devastation, he stated that Manipur was saved by the sheer sacrifice of our forefathers. In the wake of that uneventful tragedy, Manipur faced oppression at the hands of the British, where several brave hearts gave the ultimate sacrifice in the never-ending fight for freedom. The association further stated that Manipur continues to face destructive forces from illegal immigration, drug infestation, and economic hardships. MSF wished for a positive turnaround in the current issues and wished for a path to prosperous and united Manipur in 2026. Now moving on in the international news. Bangladesh's first female Prime Minister and BNP chairperson Khaleda Zia died after a prolonged illness early this morning at the age of 80. According to her doctors, Khaleda Zia had advanced cirrhosis of the liver, arthritis, diabetes, chest and heart problems. A dominant figure in country's politics for decades, Zia remained the key rival of Sheikh Hasina, the long-serving leader, now living in exile in New Delhi after being forced to flee amid nationwide unrest in 2024. Khaleda Zia was born in Jalpaiguri in West Bengal in 1945. She married military officer Ziaur Rahman, who later became the president of Bangladesh. After her husband was assassinated in 1981, Khaleda entered politics and emerged as key leader in BNP. She served as Prime Minister from 1991 to 1996 and again from 2001 to 2006. In 2018, she was sentenced to 7 years in prison on corruption charges and later remained hospitalized due to serious health issues. Despite her vulnerable health, last month, Khaleda had promised to campaign for upcoming election, expected early 2026, in which her party BNP is widely seen as a front-runner. Her death comes just days after her son Tariq Rahman returned to Bangladesh from London, ending 17 years of self-imposed exile as the country heads towards crucial elections. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also condoled the demise of former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Khaleda Zia. In a post on X, Narendra Modi extended condolences to the family members of the late former Prime Minister and people of Bangladesh. Prime Minister wrote that as the first women Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Khaleda Zia's contributions towards the development of Bangladesh as well as India-Bangladesh relations will always be remembered. Prime Minister Modi also recalled his meeting with Khaleda Zia in Dhaka in 2015 by sharing pictures of that past meeting. In sports news, BJP MLA Yumnam Khemchand has been awarded 5th Dan in the traditional Taekwondo martial art by the Global Traditional Taekwondo Federation in Seoul, South Korea. The certificate of the 5th Dan was issued by 6 Grandmasters in Taekwondo, led by Jun Lee, President of the Global Traditional Taekwondo Federation, which is the highest body of the Korean Taekwondo in its traditional martial art form, while the World Taekwondo Federation controls its sports form. The BJP MLA from Manipur is the first person from India to receive the 5th Dan black belt in a traditional Taekwondo martial art form given by the Global Traditional Taekwondo Federation. Khemchand was awarded the 5th Dan by the Global Traditional Taekwondo Federation in a Taekwondo promotion test conducted in accordance with the rules and regulations of the Federation in October 2024. 62 years old Khemchand started his career in Taekwondo when he was 16 years of age. He was the founder president of the Old Assam Taekwondo Association in 1982. He was also the pioneer in the promotion of Taekwondo martial art in Manipur. Khemchand was recognized in the early 1980s as a key figure in popularizing the sport and forming the Taekwondo Federation of India. He had earlier served as the vice president of the Taekwondo Federation of India. A friendly football match on the theme Humanity Service Through Football was played between FC Rengdai and ISL players from Manipur at Sai Turf Ground, Takhil today. Speaking on the sidelines, FC Rengdai President Gangmei Angam stated that the friendly match aims to support cancer patients at Jenims, Imphal. further informing that FC Ringdai has been nominated for the 2nd Division I League by the All Manipur Football Association. Following their win in the 2nd Division Premier League, Manipur, Angam appealed to football enthusiasts for support, citing potential financial constraints for the team's participation in the tournament.
Manipur da ge hauhiba ISL player mayamga igumba friendly match ama sinbasi course ama maram ama leiraga sinjabani Manipur da makhan gi ana ayek yam lei si manung asida jinims da hoji uji I gi anaba blood cancer haidana anaba ke amuksu koi jinims la yengduna lei masi mayam gi football cup rengdai na igumba friendly match ama sanaraga madudigi nungsi bire hairaga mayamna khara angamba pibi baduna director ga MS chalaga hojiki anaba yengiba mayam bu mateng khara pangjana ba haidana sinaba adugumba friendly match amani.
And in the weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Imphal Part, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 22.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 7 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 93% in the morning and 48% in the evening. Now, before we wrap up for today's English news, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Kokomi ends month-long sit-in at Lambui Khungnangkong without any positive response from government on resettlement for IDPs. Wants to storm Lok Bhavan with internally displaced persons on January 12th. MPCC President Kesham Megachandra slams BJP for blaming Congress for every issue instead of using all power at its disposal to solve Manipur crisis. Ex-Chief Minister Anungtham Birain appeals to public to refrain from posting hate speech and provocative videos on social media that could fuel hatred and divide communities. Union Donor Minister Jyotiraditya M. Scindia chairs 4th high-level task force meeting with an aim to boost sports in northeast states. And Wangking Youth Club says Kanan Bala involved in Chauba murder is not from Yaripok Wangking, demands Manipur police to clarify on official release issued. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.